Map. There's one up there and one down there. Alright. Could have seen that here. So it's Spriggans. Alright. Suppose the quest tech should have tipped me off to that, but I didn't know Spriggans were a thing. Actually, I swear there's Spriggans in some other thing. For the Queen. Ants. Alright. Might actually get involved in that. I swear I've seen Spriggans in other fantasy, or maybe real life myths. Though I don't really look into real life myths much, so it's probably in another fantasy thing. Even if they are based off real life myths. That's where I would have seen them. You know, I'll get involved over here. And during the Antling centuries are on the march, most likely in search of Valfilian children to snatch up and take back to their queen. Slay the vile kin before they catch the scent of a plump, innocent morsel. Why are they sending such a low-level brass blade to engage people so much higher level than them? Like, seriously. And my god, are these things fucking huge. And why can they spray acid? Like, my god. It's like the hammerbeaks, can't they? No, they spray poison. There's a difference. Acid, poison, bit of a difference. Unless the poison's acidic or something. Actually, you know that whole, the enemy drawing a line from it to you and all that? Like, as you see there? Remember I was bringing up that Final Fantasy game with Van and Princess Ash? People aren't called Lady Ash. That used the exact same system. So it's just something I'm observing here. Wonder if we can go kill the queen. Probably not high enough level. Actually, there's a dungeon here. So, yeah, we could probably go get involved in a dungeon and go kill the queen if we wanted. Probably not at our level, plus we can't invite people to a group. We can be invited to a group, but we can't invite someone else. Plus, I don't want to be stuck as a tank in a group. I prefer to be the DPS and just mindlessly mash buttons. It works when you're not commentating. At least for me. Since I get so distracted, like... I'm quite scatterbrained. So it's easier for me to say... well, they're eventually taking that down. It's easier for me to... be a DPS and just hit random buttons and gradually kill things, than have to focus on people not dying and shite, you know? Making sure people stay alive and all that. Like, commentating takes too much of my attention to focus on something like that. I would have to not talk, and then it feels like I'm failing, you know? Yeah. So we're done. The children are safe now. Let's find. Now let us fill that hole. No, don't. I got a dungeon in there. So anyway, let's head down to the other side of the track of the Black Brush Station and get some stuff. Oh, it's only 50p for me to teleport from here. Okay. The arrow keys, just the camera. It's WSD that allows you to move around. I'll just go turn in the quest I have here. Chocobo Keep. Alright. Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Do not tell me. This is your first visit to this shop. This stop. I shall update my register with your name, so you may access this location in the future. Learn about chocobo porters. Chocobo porters are similar to rental chocobos, in that they can be hired to carry you quickly to destinations throughout Rosa. The difference being that you cannot control these birds. They will not stop until they arrive at their destination. On the other hand, chocobo porters are trained to take the safest route, meaning they can never be attacked while in transit. So basically griffins. Alright. Not enough gil to pay that bloody Aeterite transportation fee. Or perhaps you simply want to ride in peace, not have to worry about fumbling through your maps or dodging bloodthirsty beasts. Then the Chocobo Porter is exactly what you need. Our birds will carry you quickly and safely to one of many convenient destinations for merely a small handful of coin. We only ask that you observe 2 simple rules. Firstly, should you dismount while en route, not be allowed to remount. Chocobo will continue on to its destination, leaving you to fend for yourself. Secondly, though each stop has a full list of accessible destinations, we'll only authorize travel to those which you have you've visited at least once before. This ensures that on the off chance that one of our birds becomes disorientated and loses his way, you'll be able to guide him back on course. Rest assured, however, this has never happened once in many years of our service. Our birds are trained to travel specific courses and never deviate from them. They've also been bred for speed and avoid outside threats to the best of their ability. In fact, we're so certain of their capability to deliver you unharmed to your final destination that should you be attacked while riding a Chocobo Porter, we will refund your rental fee in full. Allow me to show you to your bird. Right this way, my lord. It takes you a minute and 15 gil to get to Ul'dah. I don't need that right now, but I like it. And it's substantially cheaper than like 100 gil for teleporting to a place from inside the fucking city. It's now 176. Yeah, no, I'll take the travel time. Take the bloody travel time. Beringear. Alright. I told her so. I told her. What the hell is that incompetent little runt gonna do? Sorry. What the hell is that incompetent little runt doing anyway? Rare as orders like this may be, we should be keeping Hammer's beak's ribs on hand. The large curved rib of a hammer beak. The large curved rib? So they only have one. Alright. Well, I'll be damned. Guess the girl found a way after all. Thanks for the help, adventurer. Don't quite understand it myself, but them fellas said straight to do it the old way, even though we could be using shards to refine silver faster and cheaper. Well, it ain't my guild, so if that's how they want it, just goes to show that the Termagist guild has more money than it knows what to do with. Gods, what I wouldn't do to have that kind of problem. So I can get a hard leather pot helm or some Aether. I'll take this. Yeah. Just not used to this. Oh, I'll do it this way. Oh, I never put on this. Whip. That looks interesting. Can't really center on his eyes. Oh, there we go. Just from a distance, just the red eye and the... I don't... Whatever about this eye, it's like the like white of it, it's a bit almost... Whatever way it looks to me, it almost looks slightly reddish. Just like, you know, bloodshot or whatever. But that's completely inaccurate, but just from a distance it ends up looking like, you know, evil eyes of evilness, you know? Just, it's inaccurate, I know. But that's how I ended up seeing it. Trick of the eye or whatever. Oh, these are disciples of the hand, and these are disciples of the land, and these are extra jobs. Alright. War and magic. This is interesting. Alright. So you can only get up to level 20 in all of these on a free trial. Alright. I have another quest. In the court of the Rat King. Zezeda is desperately seeking someone to recover stolen coffers of gemstones. You there, help me. Mischief of Quirin has stolen our cargo. Is that really the plural for it? Like a murder of crows? A mischief? Mischief? The thieving rats love anything that sparkles. They made off with several coffers of precious gemstones. The Overseer will flame me alive if he finds out. I beg you, help me get the gemstones back. The Quirin fled to their lair to the southwest. Follow their tracks and you're bound to find them. Sure, I'll get to that at some stage, I'm sure. Okay, let's move this pockmarked silver ore and bludgeon you to death. Should have probably moved the rest of the silver. You know when you kill these guys, they still have this deep rock on the tracks. Probably want to move that off as well. Actually, just looking at these tracks, I really like the look of them. Just, you know, like normally in stuff, tracks is, you know, metal rails and wooden things going across. But I really like the full metal look and just the design of it. I like it. So, Spriggans were responsible. The little critters known Or as a hound on a bone. The rocks on the tracks were their god-damned leftovers. Some superstitious miners believe that Spriggans are harbingers of fortune, but by my reckoning, the creatures are not more than pests, like goblins. As far as I'm concerned, there's no better omen for Amagis and Sons than you. Ever since you began helping out the station, our operations have been running somewhat without so much as a single hiccup. Oh, I'm a bit of a badass. Since I already have that, no need for me to grab another one. I'm thinking I'll grab this, so I'm ready to, so I have a nice weapon already for the pugilists. And it actually gives you 2 strength. And it's actually for level 8s. And that's actually for level 9s. Huh. Interesting. Zuzumeda? Alright. Zuzumeda wishes to share with you a most amazing rumor. Way down in the hole. Ah, the altruistic adventurer. I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because the most fascinating piece of news recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor has it there's a vast untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Ul'dah. But that is not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence. Even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Wystan, and he's a very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but to say his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sacrarium. Of course, determined mages only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of Ul'dah. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. You must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is inevitably heard belongs to Lord Loritio. He has long lavished skill upon the Tormentages, and some claim he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors or protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, if Wystan thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he's in for a rude awakening. But that eventuality may yet be a little way off. For the present, he's moving ahead with his plans, and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said you're looking for work. Mayhap you should meet Wystan and volunteer for his expedition. I was kind of waiting for him to tell me and sabotage it. Break his legs. Or something, you know? I got some eye drops. Instantly cures blindness. Well, hot damn. Blindness be gone. Let's have a chat with him. What if he enjoyed his ale? They say they reopened operations in the Nanawa mines to meet a voracious demand for raw materials. Not surprising with all the rebuilding going on since the calamity. Me, I'm just glad the mines brought enough coin into the area to let Roger set up shop. Give me somewhere to stow my backside and drink while I avoid the unpleasantness of hard labour. Huh, fair enough. Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered. The team's already en route to the ruins. But look, I know it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There's these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I have time to spare. They're so taken to follow me around, and so they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search for the vein, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, much less entertain younglings. Can you give them these ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Oh, I probably should escort them home in reality. Starveling child? I think that's misspelled, unless that's a word I've never seen before. I ain't going nowhere, mister. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, I'm too hungry to move besides, so you'll have to carry me. Straight from a good Wystan's pocket. Don't mind the lint. What, cookie? Well, if Wystan really wants me to go home, then alright. But I want 2 more next time. Guess it is meant to be starving, but it looks like it's spelled wrong. I like playing with Wystan. He makes sure no one bullies us. Copper and coffin heavy. No shirt, no shoes, no service. Wonder if he will actually prevent you going in if you're not wearing shirt and shoes. I kind of doubt it. He's just an NPC. Wystan's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. There's the fate thing back again. I'll do it now in a second. Wystan's kind to us. I like him. This is for me. I want to eat it, but then again I don't, because then he'll be gone. Tell Wystan thanks, and tell him I'm sorry for getting in the way. Oh, I want to hug the kid. But Wystan always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Whoa, a ginger cookie. Better save some for my brother. I know. I'll go home and eat it with him. Adorable kids. No querying allowed, no exceptions. You ain't a querying, are you? The world smelt. I'll do it. I smell me a rat. It's quite... Cheers. Ever think of working as a heavy? Querying hate blood, querying loves wine. Swat off shite breath, the ale's souring. Alright then. I don't know why he was saying cheers there, it's weird. Cockneyed Querin denied entry to the... Cockeyed Querin denied entry to the coffer, and the coffer and coffin have not taken the news well and are causing trouble for the heavy. It was hard to keep the characters like these from causing trouble. Lend the poor lad a hand, helping the beastmen sober up. To crush your enemies. For those who don't know, I do believe that's a Conan reference. To crush your enemies, to see them driven before you, to hear the lamentations of the women. I can't really do an Arnie impression anymore, sadly. I can do other voices, but not Arnold Schwarzenegger anymore. Oh, we have to make sure he stays alive. Makes sense. Not like really he's in much danger, to be honest. These are quite weak. Well, most of them are level 4s, and this is going to be a tough one. So he can help me out. Come on, focus on this guy. I'm going... Tempting to use that, but there's no need. No use. Hopefully there'll be no ads. Hopefully he's actually doing damage. I know in WoW sometimes NPCs will only do so much damage to a target and that's it. Or they won't do any at all. Use a potion. I wonder if the potion's buffed by this. I doubt it. It's healing magic and that's a potion. Just I know in some things, like, D&D, you can get potions of cure light wounds. So it's a, spell made into a potion. Somehow I doubt it applies here. My god, he's burly. God damn, I'm glad I'm doing this at level 10. And, not the level it tells you to do it at. Seriously, this guy's burly. He'll go down eventually, but it's gonna take a little bit.